Assalamualaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrali sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma. Hope that you all are well, doing well, learning. Today we are going to discuss the string functions, but before we proceed to the string functions, you need to know what a string is. In computer science, string means a combination of letters, numbers, or special characters. So in other words, all the keys on the keyboard are basically forming a string. Now there are some string functions, like for example, if I want to find the length of the string or left of string, some characters from left of my string, or some characters from right of my string, some characters from the middle part, to convert the text into lowercase or uppercase or proper case, to find a character in the string, or to perform the concatenation, that means combining the strings. In order to learn these functions, the whole list is there. But before that, you can see there are two strings. The first string is I love my country, and the second string is Pakistan. So let's start. First thing, as you remember, we have learned earlier also that the functions always begin with an equals to. And the function for finding the length is len. And then if I open the parenthesis, and then if I click on this one and close the parenthesis, press enter, that will tell me the number of characters in my string, including the spaces. Remember, it is not only containing the characters, but the space is also a part of the string. If I want to extract some characters from the left of the string, for example, if I say left after equals to, and then open the parenthesis, and then I say I love my country, and then after that I put a comma, and then the number of characters I mentioned are, for example, 5. Closing the parenthesis, pressing enter will extract 5 characters from my string. As you can see, I, the space, the second character, then LOV. It means it has extracted 5 characters from the left of my string. Similarly, right, in order to extract the characters from the right, equals to RIGHT, again the same. And if I, after putting comma, if I mention 7, for example, so it will be extracting the last 7 characters of the string, and you can see they are supposed to be in the same sequence as they are present in your original string. The way we have used left and right, so similarly, if you want to extract a few characters from the middle of the string, then what we use is equals to and then MID, the mid function, and then opening the parenthesis. And here we have to mention from where, from this string, then you need to mention after putting comma, the beginning. And if I want the extraction, if for example, I want to extract M, so M is present in the, for example, if I say 7, and if I say 7 comma 2, so it will be extracting the letter M only. Why? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It includes the space also, as you can see here. So if I just want to make a little change, I want to extract MY only. So the change that I need to bring in is the beginning will not be 7, but the beginning will be 8. And then the letter M and Y are extracted. Earlier it was showing me a space also, and now it is only extracted M and Y. If you want to convert your string into the lowercase, so what you do is you use the lower function, equals to lower, brackets open, and then you click on the cell that contains the string value. After closing the parenthesis, you can see all the characters are converted into the lowercase. Similarly, in order to convert the string value into upper, the function is upper upper. You open the parenthesis, you mention the location of the text or the location of the string value, close the parenthesis, press enter, and all the characters are converted into capital. The way we have worked on lower and upper, similarly, let's see that what the proper is doing. And PROPER, the function name is proper. Clicking here, closing the parenthesis, and you can see the I love my country. So the first letter of each is converted into capital. So just a chance. Okay, now just let me make a little change and then you can observe yourself that what will be happening here. So you can see only I and L were capital, M and C were small. So with proper function, the beginning of each word is converted into a capital and the rest of the letters are in small. And that is what proper is doing. Now, in order to find a character in a string, so the function is find equals to find. And then the letter that you want to extract, the text that you want to extract, you have to write that text within double quotations. For example, if I want to extract the letter C in my string, I wrote C within quotations, within double quotations, and then I mentioned the location within which text and closing the parenthesis. And you can see the letter C is existing in on location number 11, and that is what is returned. Now, just making a little change to make you understand, since the letter C is in small, but if I convert it into capital, so it will give you an error because the letter capital C isn't existing. And then another video, inshallah, will be made in order to trap the errors also, because these errors are going to stop your work and that is not a good thing to do. So keep watching the videos. Do subscribe the channel so that you are getting the latest updates. Moving back, now concatenate. Now I have two string and one is here, I love my country, and the second one is Pakistan. I want to perform concatenation or I want to combine the strings. So the function is concatenate. As you can see, the concatenate function is here. Opening the parenthesis, you mention the first text, comma, and then the second text. And then you close the parenthesis, press enter, and it will be concatenating the two strings. Again, you can see this is not looking correct. I love my country, Pakistan is coming immediately after. So what is the chain that you need to bring in here? So simple. I want a space in between. So in between C3 and D3. So after the comma, putting a space in between the quotations and then comma and then D3. You can see C3, comma, quotations open, quotations close. Within this, there is a space, comma, and then D3. And then when you press enter, then you can see the change. I love my country, space, and Pakistan. So this is how you can perform concatenation. I hope that you have understood the string functions, which are very useful in our day-to-day Excel work. Jazakallah khairan kaseera for being a part of the learning journey. Hope that you have liked the video, subscribe the channel, share with your friends and family, and do not forget to click on the bell icon to get the latest updates. Allah Hafiz. May Allah bless you.